Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Phoenix of the Roaring Flame was released August 11th, 2023, and introduces 2 new archetypes. Secret Investigators, a series of light reptile monsters that can gain incremental advantages, and Gaia, a series of monsters that can perform fusion summoning without a fusion card. This set also provides support for existing archetypes such as Jointech, which received several new boss monsters, including 2 fusions and a maximum. Pyro received a maximum monster of its own in Blazebolt Chemistorm Fenghuang Vocalized Phoenix, which can destroy monsters and back row. Sea Serpents received a new boss monster in Abyss Slayer Levianite, who gets stronger for every maximum piece in the graveyard. A handful of other types received a single card of support, including Worms and Dinosaurs for me, and Light Galaxy, Zombie, Dark Galaxy, and Insects for Alex. Finally, this set also introduces some good generic cards, such as Legend Strike, a spell that can revive a level 4 monster and sometimes pop a back row, XQT Riding, a trap that can revive a monster and weaken 2 of your opponent's monsters, and a new legend card, Negate Attack. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Gaia. So Gaia has a new fusion monster in Gaia the Battle Ruler who has a multi-choice effect to either attack directly or destroy a back row. And the way we get into this card is using our new veteran versions of our Curse of Dragon and Gaia the Fierce Knight, which can fuse using the vanillas from our graveyard. So the entire deck's objective is basically to easily facilitate fusion summoning these cards by milling our normal monsters into the graveyard, getting out our effect monsters, which are relatively easy to get out since Curse of Dragon can be special summoned, and Gaia the Fierce Knight can be tributed using only 1 tribute if we tribute a level 5 or higher monster. And then the rest of the deck facilitates getting these guys out, facilitates getting our cards into the graveyard, and facilitates getting out our fusion monsters. So of course we have our Legend Magician package because it goes so well with Legend Strike. We have more cards to deal with back row in Sea Dragon Knight since our deck isn't really a kind of one type deck. We do have dragons, we do have warriors, we do have spellcasters, we do have sea serpents, so we're going to want other ways to get rid of back row. And then for consistency, Ship of the 7 Treasures and Monster Convocation, which both work to draw us cards and get our vanillas into the graveyard ideally. And then for a little bit of extra punch, we have the Grace Spear, which gives piercing and works especially well on Gaia the Battle Ruler because it is a magical knight. And we have Dark Battlegrounds, which gives some of our monsters 500 attack and piercing. So for our legends, we are playing Graceful Charity because, again, we want to be finding all of our pieces and we want to get the right pieces into the graveyard. We're playing the Mirage Dragon just because, again, we're already running a lot of high-level monsters, so we don't want to be running something like a Riser, and Mirage Dragon's kind of just a good generic low-level monster. And then we're on Magic Cylinder because Magic Cylinder is the best trap. I know this card is getting a little bit old, and we're probably going to stop bringing it after this game, give it a bit of a break, but for now, we're still going to run it because there are still some decks that you need this card. I think at the very least, this should be in the side deck. And then our side deck is basically a bunch of cards that can help us deal with threats that we otherwise couldn't deal with, things like maximums. So this is the deck. We're feeling reasonably confident, and we know that Gaia is a really, really fun deck. So let's fire on in and see what Alex has got for us. All right, let's fire on in.
Go. Oof.
Who will go first? This hand is super yikes. I will normal summon Mirage Dragon. And we're going to do the old triple set and pass.
Okay. Triple and 1 monster set and pass.
Okay, very similar turns here. Okie dokie. We will normal summon Legend Magician. Go ahead and use the effect. We're always looking for the vanillas. Oh, there's some vanillas. So we'll get rid of Curse of Dragon here. Then we will normal summon Strange Spectre of the Celestial Severance. A similar effect. We will look to be milling vanillas. We do not find any vanillas, but we'll put a Legend Magician in the grave. We will tribute Legend Magician to summon out Veteran Curse of Dragon. And now we can try and get lucky. So we'll use the effect and just hope we just mill a Gaia the Fierce Knight. We did not. So we'll just go straight to battle. And we should be able to clear this with Mirage Dragon. And then we'll just get in for
Oh,
32.
Yeah.
Yes, no combat traps. And we will pass.
Hmm.
The battle.
Yield.
Okay, so we're on 1 maximum in hand at the moment.
Hmm.
Liem. Tribute. Ocubus R. And we're going to cheat out the middle piece. Which is now a very scary board.
Shuffle all this back into your deck.
Okay, dokie.
So, go to battle. Swing.
Alright, we'll go ahead and activate Scat here. I don't want you in my hand. You might be useful. You probably not. You probably not. And... oh, we'll just get rid of all of that.
Swing.
Goodbye, Curse of Dragon.
And end.
Okay. That's a hand. Alright, we'll start with Spectre. I guess we'll send Turtle. We'll start with Graceful Charity. Let's see if we can give ourselves more options. Those are pretty good to keep hold of. That's going to be less useful. And that's probably also going to be a little bit less useful. I don't actually need you. Okay. So next up, we're going to activate Monster Convocation. So I can discard a monster from my hand, and then I can draw a card. Then I can special summon from my graveyard a normal monster with either 2000 attack or 2100 defense. So welcome, Curse of Dragon. Then I can tribute my Curse of Dragon as 2 tributes for Veteran Gaia, who can be tributed for only 1 tribute if I get rid of a 5 or higher monster.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and use his effect, which will let me fusion summon out my new boss monster, Gaia the Battle Ruler. So during the main phase that he's special summoned, I can shuffle a non-magical knight monster from my graveyard into the deck. This turn, he can either attack directly or I can destroy a spell trap.
Uh-huh.
And we will go ahead and destroy a spell trap that you've got. Let's get rid of... first off, I have to shuffle a card back into my deck. I suppose that will be Veteran Gaia, or Veteran Cursed Dragon even. We'll pop that one. Okay, so Ultimail is gone. That's something. Next up, I will... okay, we will tribute Spectre to summon out Curse of Dragon. Use Curse of Dragon's effect to mill, and then we can fusion it into a second copy of Battle Ruler.
Ooh.
Use its effect and pop another one of your back row. Okay, negate attack's gone. That's good. Then we'll summon out Sea Dragon. And we'll take a look at what this last one is by shuffling a couple of cards back into the old deck. It's just Heavenly Protection. Right, well we can set, go to battle, swing over these 2 big boys. And we can get in for 13.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll pass. Ooh, what'd you know?
Hmm.
Okay. It's Bat Eel. How many have we got in hand? We've got 2, but it's the same piece. We've got Ange.
No.
I'm going to draw 2 more cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the top 3 cards.
What?
Ooh.
That.
Just begging to run into a cylinder.
Yeah.
Well, I have nothing. 5,000 attack is...
Get over that.
it's a big number, isn't it? Well, we'll start with Ship of the Seven Treasures. We'll discard a Gaia to draw 2. So I will activate Monster Convocation. We will discard a Curse of Dragon. Then I can choose to special summon. Do I want to? Oh, yes, we will special summon. We'll bring back Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Because we want to use it as tribute fodder for Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Then we'll summon Celestial Severance, use its effect. 1, 2, 3. Guess we will just get rid of a Sea Dragon Knight here. We will then tribute Spectre for Curse of Dragon. Then we will use Curse of Dragon as 2 tributes to summon out Veteran Gaia. Use Veteran Gaia's effect. Let me fusion summon into everyone's favourite, Gaia the Battle Ruler. Then we can activate its effect. And I will put back Veteran Gaia. Or Veteran Curse of Dragon. Keep getting that one mixed up. Then we will go to battle phase. We will attack you directly. And then we will attack this defense mode monster. Then we will pass.
Okay.
The old Mill 3.
Good battle.
All of these are vanillas at the moment. None of them have any
Yeah.
effects, so.
Just the old once per special summon. Well, let's get rid of the...
Ooh, 1100 life. That is funny. Can I try and win? I mean, I could try. I'd always try. Normal summon Sea Dragon Knight. Activate Sea Dragon Knight. Then we're going to go ahead and pop this and this back in the decks. We'll take a look at this. That's a prevent wall. Next up, we will tribute to summon out Veteran Gaia, the Fierce Knight.
Yes, okay.
I wasn't expecting to get this far. Suppose we just have to YOLO. So we will activate Gaia and fusion summon out Gaia, the Battle Ruler. Okay, gains 1,000 attack at the end of his turn, and it cannot be destroyed. Okay, that's fine. Now I can activate Legend Strike. Bring back Legend Magician. We'll trigger Legend Strike's other effect to pop the other back row. Then we can activate this effect to attack directly.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that was the only way I was getting through this. How do you beat 6,500 straight up without like a removal effect? I don't have like a bloody 7's Gears or something. Oh, that was scary though. Let's see if see what happens in game 2. Because again, if I hadn't already done a ton of damage to you, that would have been really sketch.
Fingerfest.
Okay.
And we're going to volley.
Everyone loves Vodyanoi.
We're going to... You back in?
By Angler.
And then we got Badial.
Only one in hand, okay. Or if you'd have more than one.
Yeah. You.
Both of these cards are like the heart and soul of the Sea Serpent deck, and they're both really cool.
Yeah. They try so hard.
Vodyanoi just letting you plus is just really cool. Obviously, the new one of the new Secret Investigators does a similar thing. Lets you look at the top 3 and add a light reptile to your hand. So it's like you don't lose anything. You just go up to 6 cards.
Nice.
And then obviously Bat Eel, again, doesn't cost anything. You just replace the same number of cards. Boom.
I think we just set. And pass.
Okay. Not the strongest board, but I don't think I can break it. So we'll start with everybody's favourite Legend Magician. 1, 2, 3, and there is the vanilla that we like to see, so we'll put that in the grave. Now what? I guess I will set, and then set 3 cards. Go to battle, and I guess the most valuable card you have at the moment is battle, so we'll try and get rid of that. Then we'll pass.
We'll put Ange.
Okay.
And Ange.
Double Ange.
Tribute. And...
Okay.
I've got no more. So just that this. Go to battle.
Goodbye, Legend Magician. I feel a little bit at ease that you have a 2200, because getting a 2300 isn't too difficult for me.
Yeah.
I guess we will start with Legend Strike. I think this card is also going to be a bit of a mainstay, but it works especially well in here because Gaia doesn't have a lot of main deck monsters. We'll pop one of your back row. Go ahead and use Legend Magician effect. 1, 2, 3. Guess we will be sending Launcher Catapult Turtle. I will activate Monster Convocation. I'll discard... Currently in my grave. Okay, we'll discard Gaia. Draw a card. Then we'll special summon Gaia from the graveyard. Then...
Yes.
Oh, protection. So 1000 attack. Cannot be just... And yeah, that's all that matters. Just 1000 attack. Well, 1000 attack is more than enough. So, I will tribute my Jamais Vu to summon out Curse of Dragon. Go ahead and set a few more cards. Go to battle phase. And I suppose Gaia will run into defense mode. And Curse of Dragon will run into your Vodyanoi. Then we will pass the turn.
That. Go to battle. Go to the Legend Magician, actually.
Poor girl.
But she'll just bring it out with Legend Strike.
What? No, I would never. I guess I will Convocation. We'll pitch another monster and then special summon Curse of the Dragon from the grave. Next up, we will tribute it as 2 tributes to summon out Veteran Gaia the Fierce Knight. We'll activate its effect to fusion summon into... Now, who do we want? We're probably still going to take Battle Ruler here. Wow. We can then activate its effect to destroy a spell trap. So we will put... Guess you back in? That one. Now, I will activate Magical Lance Grace Spear because he's a magical knight. Then we'll get a battle phase. Guess we will attempt to attack over Okibis. And we'll get over this. Then piercing damage. Then we'll pass.
Well. Bat Eel.
Okay.
You. Yes, Ange.
Ange is so good as well.
No, yeah, her effect's the best of the 3. And then we normal summon Levianite.
Okay.
We're gonna Grand Extreme.
Not quite.
Peel Glass Spears. And fall back 3 of your monsters. Activate Peel Glass's effect.
So many high level dudes in this deck. Fortunately, Alex, this is where it ends.
Oh,
because
son of a
the
bitch.
bullshit card. The bullshit card. Yeah, let's be honest. Magic Cylinder is the most unfun card in this game. It is so trash. Do you want to play game 3 for fun?
Threw the perfect out to your big dude, and you just Magic Cylinder it away.
Yeah, I mean, I could sit here and try and spit a load of bullshit at you about how, well, just draw that out, or, I got really skillfully drew into Magic Cylinder. But let's be honest, right? You know, I got lucky. I set it on the field, and it did a thing. That's all that happened. Did you want a game 3 for fun, or are you happy with this?
Yeah, let's go for a game 3. I want to try and see the Yogi Abyss.
Yeah, it can be a bit tricky sometimes. Right,
even though he's the worst.
Yeah, so again, recently I've been playing the Phoenix deck for a video, and just because I like to play all the different Rush decks. And there were just some games where just like one of my maximum pieces, just all 3 pieces are like in the bottom 5 cards of the deck. I'm just like, stop.
Yeah.
Be anywhere else, not all together at the bottom. Oh yeah, let's jump into a game 3.
Go first.
Okay.
And we have to volley first.
I mean, the best open.
We need no monsters in the grave. Graceful.
Very strong open. You're going to find the turn 1 Okubus.
Getting rid of that. We'll do this. Aaron. The Levianite.
Okay, so he's a 3k attacker. That's already pretty big.
Set. Tribute to set.
So you have a Pure Glass face down and a Blue Eyes White Dragon in attack mode. How do I out that? Well, we'll start with Graceful Charity. I need that, and I need that. This is an awkward hand. I also need... which means I actually think you're the hit. Okay. So, we will normal summon out Galactica Jamais Vu. And just like you, I can go up to 6 cards. It's not the draw we were hoping for. Right, next up. Here is Ship of the 7 Treasures. We will discard and put 2. Okay, that is exactly the card I needed. Okay, we'll just get lucky on the day. That's how it works. Could be out for Veteran Guy.
Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell.
We'll activate the curse. We will go into Battle Ruler. Much as I actually would like to not go into Battle Ruler here. It needs to be Battle Ruler. Then we'll summon out Vinery. Its effect.
Ooh.
Weaken that. Oh, if I knew that effect was going to work, I didn't need to do that. I specifically went into Battle Ruler because he's a magical knight for this. Set battle. And swing over this. And then I could... Oh, sorry, not even clear this because it's one of them.
It's Pure Glass.
If you have another Levianite, you can out me. Oh, depending on what my face down is, I suppose.
Let's Heavenly Invitation.
Okay.
Get some more of those maximum pieces in the grave. For the Grand Extreme.
Okay.
Levianite.
Okay, then you get to mess with my graveyard. But I do have an out to Levianite this time. We do have the Intercepting Gaia, which will flip it face down.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. If I had the other fusion, I could have popped the face down card as well. But I did not. If you summon another Levianite.
No, well, I can Vanishing Torrent
Oh,
your
no. Okay, that outs me.
thing. Activate Pure Glass and give its effect to itself.
Yeah.
Going over.
Well, I guess Veteran Gaia outs this, if I can draw it. You know, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. We will go ahead and use its effect. And because you have a back row, we're going to go into this one again. No monsters in grave. Uh-oh.
I shuffled them all away.
But we can put one in there. I guess I'll get rid of Veteran Gaia. Then we will use the effect to destroy your spell trap. Back into the deck, Veteran Gaia. Okay, now what do we want to do? I guess we will use Graceful. Right, you're not coming out. And then you don't matter as much. We'll get rid of those. Then we'll activate the field spell card. Dark Battlegrounds. While this card is face up on the field, face up monsters in the field with 2100 original defense, gain 500 attack. If Gaia the Fierce Knight or Gaia the Dragon Champion attack defense mode wants to inflict piercing damage. Then we'll summon Legend Magician. See what Legend Magician finds. Sure, we'll get rid of Sea Dragon Knight here. Then we will set, go to battle, clear over spears, and... Oh, actually, that was a mistake. I've just remembered what that face down monster is. Pass!
Hello, it's Levianite.
Knock knock. It's Levianite.
Stop having your life points be protected.
Well,
My
thoughts exactly.
Let's go for Battle.
Okay. Oh, just the one piece
Use
again.
his effect. That. Oh, but I need a light monster. Damn it.
And you're in an okay spot regardless here, right? You can out my board.
Yes.
You're 100 attacks short of outing Legend Magician.
Three of you. So.
Okay. 2500 boy. Out. And then additional owl. Okay, let's see what we draw. Not the best cards we could have drawn. I think we're gonna be a bit more defensive for this turn.
Ooh.
And pass.
Okay.
That's right, none of your stuff has piercing, right? We're fine. Battle.
Battle.
2.
Question is, do I want to get out the maximum? He can only attack one monster a turn. He doesn't pierce.
Yeah, just give it piercing. Use what was it? Beast Brave Brandish, whatever it's called. Gives a permanent effect as well. That's weird. I think it's the only card in the game that I know of that gives a permanent boost to something that isn't an equip spell.
Oh, really?
Permanent piercing.
Good battle. Wing.
Sea Dragon Knight. I guess we'll do this now. Nobody Scat Thief. I think I will just get rid of all of these.
Yeah.
Bye. Strange Spectre and Legend Magician. Okay, these are cards. We have cards. We will summon Jamais Vu. We use its effect to recycle some spell cards. I specifically would like Graceful Charity and Grace Spear back in my deck. Is not the best draw I could have gotten. I suppose it's also not the worst, so at least we have that going for us. I will tribute Jamais Vu to summon out Veteran Curse of Dragon. We'll use its effect. It's just that easy. Now what do we do though? Got 2 back row. If I go into a Gaia, the Battle Ruler, and attack directly, 26 does not end the game. If I go into Dragon Champion, that does set up for some plays later, but there's nothing right now. Guess I will go into Gaia Champion here. Wow. Look how pretty he is. Then we'll set. I will have a little thinky think. We will normal summon Legend Magician. We use its effect. That's the spear I need in my hand. I guess Gale Venery doesn't do anything for me right now, so I'll get rid of it. We'll then tribute it for another Gaia. Or Gaia, Curse of Dragon. Use Curse of Dragon's effect. Ah, boo. Then we'll set this, go to battle phase. I will attempt to attack into battle and run into... Oh, no negate attack. Okay. Then we'll clear Okibus.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, gain 1,000 life points, can't be killed by battle?
Mm-hmm.
It will pass.
That down. Open over.
Yep, that's fine.
Open over.
Ooh. Okay. We will activate Ship of 7 treasure. Discard to draw 2. Then we will Flippy Whippy the Sea Dragon Knight. We use its effect and throw back probably. Take a look at this. We'll get rid of it. Next up, we will use Legend Strike. And bring back Legend Magician. Pop. Use Magician effect for that Gaia the Fierce Knight. Into the grave with you. Then I will tribute for Curse of Dragon. Who I can then use as 2 tributes for Veteran Gaia. And also summon Veteran Curse of Dragon. Which will let us fusion summon Gaia. And Gaia. And we even have this.
Oh, shame.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I just kind of drew everything I needed this turn.
I've had the cards to get the maximum out for like the last 2 turns, but I'm just like,
yeah, you're like, my board is great.
Better.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, especially since it'll be interesting to see your ratios, just because you have so many boss monsters in here, right? You got, I assume, 3 of each maximum piece. I don't know how many Levianite you're on, and I don't know how many Pure Glass you're on.
2 pure glass in the side deck.
Ah, okay. Because it's the tricky thing with Pure Glass. Because Pure Glass is fantastic with Levianite, awful with a maximum. So it's like really difficult to get a good balance there. It's like, well, you want to have all the maximum pieces because you want to be able to summon the maximum, but also you want them in the graveyard to boost up Levianite. And then if you do go the Levianite game plan, Pure Glass is fantastic for just combining with it. But then it's like, well, then you got all these bricky maximum pieces.
Yeah.
Definitely get a little bit awkward. But we did get to see the power of Levianite, even if his power was wielded into a magic cylinder one game. Levianite is a really weird one. I think the way a lot of people have been using it is they run it like 1 copy just in a maximum deck. So it's like, oh, I'm playing my maximum deck, here's 1 Levianite. Or, because it's like I was saying before, it's really awkward to try and build the deck entirely around this card. I appreciate that you did build the deck entirely around it, and we got to see it doing some really cool shit. It just unfortunately didn't quite get like his big piercing. We never really got to see. As for the Gaia stuff, it's decent, right? Being able to like do this, right? Like I just got, what's this? 7,800 direct damage, which is pretty cool to just pull out of your ass. The problem the Gaia Knight deck has is it is entirely, if you don't get going, your monsters are a bit weak. 23 is not very high, and 26 is actually not very big for a big boss monster. You still get walled out by things like Dark Lurker, stuff like that, which is something I have actually run into and had problems with, as well as it's only level 7, so it doesn't get the natural immunities that level like 9s and 10s get. So it's tricky, and because Gaia is very reliant on the graveyard and special summoning, a lot of the anti-meta cards at the moment, like Vanity's Fiend, like Barrier Statue, like Word Working, though all those cards really mess with Gaia, which makes it feel like, although it has a lot of potential, a lot of the meta at the moment is very against this deck. So I think we could see it performing well, maybe if the meta shifts a little bit, but right now all the anti-meta decks, or the anti-meta cards for other decks are also really hurting this one. Even the field spell, Prison Island, hurts this deck a bit, because sometimes you will want to be tribute summoning out your Curse of Dragons and your Veteran Curse of Dragons. Obviously you can special summon, but it would be cool to see where this deck goes in the future. I do think it's still very fun, and again, I think the Levianite, again, very, very fun. So I think that's the key takeaway here.
Yeah.
Yeah. GG, buddy.
GG.